Hi there, it's Thursday, it's 12 noon, and that also means it's the next series or the next episode in the series of system support with essential oils and, of course, other natural alternatives. So, holistic support with botanicals. So, welcome, I'm Tanya Jooste on my page Botanicamy, an alchemy of soothing botanic ingredients. And this week has been super exciting to say the least. My favorite essential oil company decided to do a buy one, get one free promo for the entire week. And that's really awesome because basically what happens is they release a oil in the morning or actually at midnight. There's actually a lot of people that stay up for that, believe it or not. I'm not one of those. I like my sleep too much. I need my sleep to repair and to support my immune system and to let my adrenals reset every single day. So basically the buy one get one free deal is you buy a oil for the day and then obviously you get a free oil with that. I mean, how awesome is that? You can just grow your collection so well. And here today I'm going to teach you a little bit about the oils that were released this week and how you can then use them to support various systems in your body. So not really a breakaway from the system support series, but definitely an added benefit. So we're just not doing one system. We're going to talk about many systems today so you know how to use these oils that are en route to you. So there's lots of people logging in. Hello, Steffi, Catherine, Hildegard, all the way from Namibia. Wow, welcome. Thank you for joining me today live. Also, Gwen, brilliant. Gwen is saying she's already got hers. She ordered that BOGO box. Let me just do some waving before the names disappear. There we go. Oh, Steffi said she set an alarm for midnight so she could see what the BOGO deal is. That is dedication, I've got to tell you. That's really awesome. Hello, Joanne, also just joined in. So fantastic. I've got a lot of people on today. So let's have a look at how the BOGO oils from this week are going to be able to support various body systems. There's just one oil that's going to be missing from today's session, and that's the last oil that will be revealed tomorrow morning. And because I don't know what it is, I unfortunately cannot talk about that one today, okay? So we might have to address that in a future episode. So let's kick right off. So on Monday, I'm just going to keep on waving at people as they're coming in. I'm putting my hand in front of the camera as well, I suppose. Anli, hello, I've just waved at you. Welcome. Okay, so let's kick it off. So the first oil that was released on Monday, this is a new oil in the South African market, so it's really exciting, and that was bergamot. I don't know if you say bergamot. I used to say bergamot my entire life, and I don't know, recently bergamot. It's like saying Chevrolet for a car. You know, it's one of those funny say things that you do with your tongue, and it just makes you smile and feel happy. Okay, so it's one of those. So I don't know which way you prefer to say it, but the oil, the three sort of key words for bergamot is uplifting, assuring, as well as restoring. Sounds like an oil you want already, right? So this oil is very high in limonene, which is obviously very uplifting, but it also has very high concentrations of the chemical constituents linalool acetate and linalool, and if you remember, those are calming. So here you're sitting with this really feel-good oil because it's citrus with the limonene, and you also have the calming properties that you usually find in lavender or clary sage. Right, so that's really amazing already. There's a reason why they make Earl Grey with tea with bergamot. It's to calm and to soothe away those anxious feelings. All right. So bergamot can be used to support both the nervous system as well as the lymphatic and immune system. And because your stress levels are really very associated with certain systems going out of balance in your life, basically the bergamot, because it's able to sort of soothe the anxious feelings and to help you to calm down a little bit, it's also then going to have a really good effect on mood, sleep, and stress. All right, so it's supporting those areas to come back into balance again. Okay, so an all-round fantastic oil to have around, beautiful in a diffuser, especially if you blend it with a couple of other oils. And then obviously also you can use this oil topically, but remember it is a citrus. Okay, so just always be careful, and I know bergamot is actually quite high in that chemical that is photosensitive to the sun, so just always remember to not put a citrus essential oil on your skin within 12 hours that you are going to be going outside and experiencing the South African sun. All right, so all round uplifter or mood uplifter, but also let's calm ourselves down and pull ourselves towards ourselves oil. Okay, it's a really beautiful oil. And because it's got such benefits in the endocrine system, hormone support, when you're supporting your hormone system, it's also going to have a positive effect on your mood. All right. So that was the oil on Monday, and the surprise oil that was free when you purchased the bergamot was wild orange. And this is a firm favorite for a lot of people, whether you're using doTERRA's brand or a different brand. There's sweet orange and bitter orange for other brands, but basically orange is just incredibly uplifting, okay? And the 3 keywords for wild orange is uplifting, invigorating, and renewing. All right, so it can help with the nervous system, with the digestive system, as well as the immune system and the lymphatic system. It also has a sedative sort of property to it, and it can also be a stimulant, all right? And it's really good for a lot of people who suffer from sleep difficulty, in other words, falling asleep or not being able to fall asleep quickly and not necessarily having good quality sleep. Several people have reported that using wild orange essential oil, especially if they're putting it in a diffuser next to them while they sleep, really does benefit them. And let's face it, wild orange is amazing all-rounder again, because it's got antibacterial chemical constituents in there. It's also antiseptic. So really fantastic oil. So that combo was released on Monday, was a really feel-good combo, okay, for mood and everything else. All right. I can see a lot of hearts coming up. That's really awesome. Keep them going, please. And go and make some comments. Ask me questions or say what it has done for you. Let's get the conversation going. All right, so then on Tuesday came around, and this is an oil we've been waiting for in the South African market for a very long time, all right? Because this particular oil, although not a lot of us are very fond of the smell, it has exceptional benefits in supporting the endocrine system. And we all know that when our hormones are disrupted, there's a lot of other things in our body that actually suffer as a result, all right? So clary sage was released on Tuesday. The 3 key words for clary sage are balancing, musky, and feminine. But don't let that fool you. It really does support male hormones as well. Okay, so the male endocrine system really does have a lot of benefit when they use the clary sage as well. They can just add some more manly oils to it. So things like sandalwood or frankincense, the more meditative tree oils, even cedarwood, to make it smell less feminine fragrant. Although because it is so musky, it's already leaning more to the masculine side. All right. So as I said, very good for the endocrine system, really good for the nervous system as well. And then on the musculatory system, it's the muscle contractions. So it actually has the ability to calm those contractions down, okay, because it's supporting the body in that way. So that's why they call it, or they say that clary sage has got anti-convalescent properties to it, all right? It also has chemical constituents in there that are antiseptic, can assist as a nerve tonic, all right? And of course, very high in linalool acetate and linalool, which are very calming oils, okay? So could also therefore benefit you tremendously with stress and supporting those feelings of I am not able to cope, because it calms you down really well and it helps you just to focus a little bit better so you don't get as frantic, okay? So that was clary sage. And that was released with a firm favorite in the market, which is called Breathe. And this is our respiratory blend. I can see some comments coming through. Let me check. This is Cara saying, obviously the video is quite lagging behind. Absolutely love wild orange. Yes, and I know this is one of Cara's favorites. It's got a really beautiful fragrance, okay? And you can use it in several different ways. All right, so Breathe is our respiratory blend. And this is what keeps our airways open. So besides the fact that it's a really good oil to have around before you do some exercise, it's a really good oil at nighttime as well in a diffuser, because let's think about it. If you're able to breathe appropriately because you're not congested, because your airways are open, then obviously you're going to sleep a lot better. Okay, so Breathe is a really fantastic all-rounder. It's one of those unique blends that doTERRA do quite a lot of research on to determine which single essential oils, when put together, are going to synergistically work to give a desired supportive effect. All right, so Breathe, 3 key words: airy, expanding, and supportive. All right, so that's our amazing respiratory blend. So that was the 2 oils that were released on Tuesday. Hopefully you know how to go and use them now. Okay, so the next one on Wednesday, and this one sold out really quickly because it was really popular for a really good reason. Zengest is our digestive blend. Okay, some countries call it Digest Zen. It's exactly the same oil. It just depends where doTERRA, when they do launch in the country, what other products are already registered in the country. Steffi's also saying Breathe is amazing. I agree with you, Steffi. I literally use Breathe every single day in my diffuser in the evening, especially, and before I do yoga, because it opens up my airways. All right. Then, I can see there's another it's the end of Cara's comment about the wild orange. Oh, her husband actually uses this to assist and support good quality sleep. All right, so there we go. Another nice testimonial on the wild orange there. All right, so let's get back to our Zengest. This is my miracle worker. If you know me really well, you'll know that this was sort of my last puzzle piece in supporting good gut health. The 3 key words for this digestive blend from doTERRA are supportive, soothing, and settling. And it's not only the physical benefits of the oil. In other words, it's not only going to be supporting your body with any digestive discomfort or occasional bloating or occasional pain as a result of the bloating. It's also really good in supporting the mood, because let's just think about it for a second. When you are all stressed or anxious, the first thing that suffers is your gut, because everything starts contracting, all right? And a couple of other things in your body go all haywire as well because of this flight and flight response, all right? But basically, the oils and the herbs in the Zengest digestive blend, and by blend, I don't mean that it's been diluted with a carrier oil at all. It's just a blend because single essential oils have been put together, okay? So nothing is added and nothing is taken away. It's the single essential oils that have been put together in a blend so that they can have a supportive synergistic benefit. All right, Aisha's also just joined. Hello, I'm going to wave at you. Wonderful. And breathe. Gwen says breathe at night when she struggles with a little bit of additional congestion in the back of her throat area. Okay, so that's really awesome. All right. And basically the Zengest oil can therefore be used aromatically. A lot of people like diffusing it in their cars when they do long trips, because then people get nervous tension when they're driving cars, and some of them feel a little bit queasy and a little bit off. Okay, and Zengest can definitely go a long way in assisting and supporting that. So mood-wise as well as physical benefits. So this is a really amazing all-rounder as well. And Zengest was released with 2 oils. So not only did you get 1 free oil when you purchased the Zengest on Wednesday, you also got a second one for free. And the 2 oils, of course, were black spruce and lemongrass. So let's talk about black spruce first. Black spruce is very high in bornyl acetate, okay, and that makes it, the 3 key words, very grounding, enduring, and advancing, okay? So it's incredibly supportive for people who experience fatigue and exhaustion, all right? Really good for the integumentary system. And if you remember back from my series, what is that big word? It's, of course, skin is a part of the integumentary system, okay? So really good to support skincare, and it's amazing for circulatory system support as well, all right? Steffi is saying this is an echo, but Zengest is also amazing. This literally was a life changer for me. Thank you, Steffi. For me too, I agree, all right? So black spruce is a really amazing one to put in your facial moisturizer, for instance, okay? And it also has been shown to have benefit in supporting respiratory health as well. All right, so again, a really nice oil to have around. So if you got that Zengest blend BOGO, then you would be having the black spruce on its way, okay? It's going to be a really good one to have. All right. Then the next one. Hello, Veronica. You've just checked in. Welcome, welcome. Send those hearts. I like the hearts and the likes. Lemongrass. Okay, now this. Oh my goodness, people. This is what we've been waiting for a very long time, because lemongrass for me is very calming. You know what else is in there? My limbic brain says calming because it reminds me of my amazing life-changing trip that I had to Thailand. And this is exactly how essential oils work, because obviously the aromatic molecules, they travel up through the nasal passage, past the olfactory nerve sensors, and those chemical messages are then sent to your limbic brain, which then references past memories, okay, to understand what it's going to do for your body, all right? So either decrease certain neurotransmitters or increase others, but basically within a couple of seconds, your body is going to react in a certain manner, especially if you're using it aromatically, and it's really fast, okay? And lemongrass, together with lime, obviously, it just reminds me of Thailand, and I had a really amazing time there, because it was one of those holidays where I freaked out completely in the first week, because it was just so culturally different to what I've ever been experienced, or what I've ever experienced before, or any other place that I've been to before, okay? And then in week 2 and week 3, luckily, I was so much gratitude that we actually had 3 weeks to be able to spend time there and really experience the cultures, because we also didn't go to all the tourist areas. We really did go into sort of the more rural areas of Thailand as well, and I found that really amazing. And it just reminds me of that. So for me, lemongrass has a really special place in my heart, and I like to use lemongrass in things like hand wash and those DIY things that I make at home, because then you've got that constant reminder, putting your smile on your face and remembering to practice gratitude. Okay, so let's talk about lemongrass. The 3 key words: electrifying, regenerating, as well as purifying. Okay, this is an amazing oil. It's got analgesic properties. It is antiseptic, it's astringent, so you can add it to a face toner. And it's really good for the circulatory system. So it's going to support that, but also when your body needs to detox. Okay, there's a lot of research about detoxification using lemongrass in particular, and that's why there's so many people in those cultures who actually drink quite a lot of lemongrass tea. They literally just take the fresh plant, chop a couple of pieces up, and they boil it inside the kettle. I know they do this in India as well, where they make lemongrass tea all day and every day. Okay, and it's because it's got such beautiful support for detoxing the body. All right, and it's also been shown to be beneficial for cellular health. So think here, cell proliferation issues, also connective tissue and musculatory system. So when you've got sore, achy issues in your body that might have resulted from something else like inflammation, but usually it's the connective tissue areas that get supported really well by lemongrass. Okay. Then, so those were the combo. All right, so that was an amazing combo for Wednesday. That one obviously sold out. It did sell out. So did the one the previous day as well. But yeah, that was a really popular one. All right. And then today is Thursday. This morning they released Roman chamomile. Now, I am not a Roman chamomile fan. I'm not going to lie. You know, people have always told me, but why don't you drink some chamomile tea? It'll just help you relax. And I say, no, then I'll drink Earl Grey, because I know Earl Grey calms me down. But I really don't like the smell of Roman chamomile, hey? And I don't know, it's a funny smell to me. And I must say, all other brands of essential oils that I've also purchased before, it just wasn't appealing to me. Luckily, I secured a bottle of Roman chamomile a couple of months ago by importing it from the UK. And wow, it was life-changing. But something in particular in this species, obviously, is something that works really well with my body. Because remember, we're all biochemically different, okay? If you remember just back to me saying that wild orange can be both a sedative and a stimulant, there's people who become really relaxed with it, but other people find it really stimulating, and it sort of keeps them awake, okay? And that's literally because of what's going on in our bodies at that specific time. And we're all biochemically different, okay? Just the same way we react different to different foods or different medication or all kinds of different things. We're all different. And Roman chamomile, or doTERRA's Roman chamomile, absolutely amazing. I love it. And I must say, I have been using it really sparingly because I had to import it. Obviously, I paid a little bit extra. So I have been using it really sparingly. So I'm really blessed that it is now available in South Africa, because that at least means I can start using it more routinely to support my daily wellness routine. So the 3 oils, 3 keywords for Roman chamomile are bright, calming, and sweet. And I don't tend to like really sweet smells, so this is obviously a different sweet to what you would imagine sweet would be for an essential oil. Okay, really good for assisting people with sleep, as well as mood. All right, lymphatic system gets a really good boost from the Roman chamomile. That's why a lot of massage therapists use Roman chamomile or chamomile, whichever way you say it, while they're doing massages. And it's also really good for the skin. So it supports skin that is aging and becoming a little bit dehydrated. All right, so there we go. A really good one for skincare as well. And the circulatory system, when it's undergoing, when there's too much pressure in the circulatory system, Roman chamomile can definitely assist there. And it also, because of all the natural medicines that have come, in history or have been used throughout history, Roman chamomile is also really good for digestive support and to calm things down in the tummy area when it's not going so well. All right, Steffi, she's just tagging people. Yes, tag people, go, so they can come and watch too. Really good for sharing, thank you. And then the Roman chamomile today came with copahiba. Now this is one of my firm favorites. Okay, it's very high in beta caryophyllene, and this is the same component that you find in black pepper as well, although in black pepper it's slightly lower concentrations. This is the main chemical constituent in copahiba, and that also gives it properties of being anti-inflammatory, all right, and that can also be relieving to occasional aches and pains, all right. So the 3 oil for copahiba or copahiba, again, 2 different ways how people say it, is commanding, comforting, and magnifying. And the reason why they say magnifying is this is one of those oils that they call a driver. So it sort of makes it's the other oils that you are going to apply with it stronger in a sense, okay? It's not really scientifically, I'm not going to go into too much science now. Today is not about a science talk, but basically if by layering your oils, remember the aromatic compounds, they're really teeny tiny. They have the ability to pass cell membranes, okay? And then certain oils like are drivers, such as frankincense is another one, and then copahiba. So by layering, it just assists the essential oils to actually get into the cells or into the system, all right? Just like skin creams, a lot of the commercially bought skin creams have got chemicals in there which are called drivers. In other words, they are increasing the absorbability or the penetration of the chemicals that are in that skin cream to get into your skin, okay? Same concept. All right, so the copahiba, really nice anti-inflammatory support, really good for the nervous system as well as, again, that toxicity, and then musculatory system, and very good in supporting occasional anxious feelings. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Copahiba is one of those all-rounders. Again, it has got analgesic and properties, antifungal as well, also an expectorant, so a really good one to put in the diffuser, especially when you're looking for some respiratory support. So really a good combo, those two today. So if you don't have an account yet, or you do want to get hold of them, please pop it in the comments. If you have an account, you know what to do. And let's get you those amazing oils. And then tomorrow, the last day of BOGO week, I can't release the free oil because I don't know what it is, but the one we do know that is coming out tomorrow is turmeric. And of course, turmeric has been used through so many years for its beautiful medicinal and supporting benefits to sort of every system in your body, because it's got such high anti-inflammatory properties, all right? So it's been used for skincare, it's for very amazing physical benefits, because let's face it, anything in your body can have an because inflammation is not bad. Remember, we need inflammation to heal, okay? But when it becomes chronic, it becomes an issue, all right? And then you do need some supportive measures, and turmeric can be one of those, all right? So turmeric, unlike the root itself or the powder, is not high in curcumins, okay? Because curcumins are very big molecules. They're not aromatic, and therefore they can't evaporate, okay? So when we are doing the steam distillation, we obviously can't get it into the essential oil because the molecules are too big. So instead, the turmeric essential oil is very high in terperones or aromatic terperones, and that actually has been shown to increase the bioavailability of curcumins, okay? And we all know that bioavailability of curcumins is a little bit of an issue for our bodies. We know it's really good for us, but we also only are able to absorb a very teeny tiny percentage of them. Okay, so, that was a mouthful. Did you write everything down? That is the question. Well, you can always just come back to this video. It's going to remain in my live feed in my Facebook page, but I also do load it to my channel. So I'll post a link for it in the comments if you want to post to see it there. And you can always go and watch the replay. Please also go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm very almost at the subscriber number that is required for me to have my own subscriber channel name. At the moment, I'm just a number. According to them, I am still a nobody. I am just a number. So the more subscribers I have, pretty soon, I'll be able to have my own channel on there as well. So please go ahead and share. If there's someone that's already purchased these oils this week and you would like to give them a little bit of continued education, go and share this video with them, because it might just benefit them so they can start knowing how to use these oils to support various systems in the body. All right, so very exciting week. Hope you guys are all enjoying BOGO week. And yes, see you next week, Thursday, then, when we will go back to the normal series of choosing a specific system in our body, where we are going to support it with various botanical ingredients and essential oils. Thank you for tuning in. See you soon. Bye-bye.